Hello, my beautiful souls. I am the Awakened Dreamer, and I'm here to give you a daily tarot reading for today, October the 11th. And I do want to, of course, take this moment to thank all of my new and returning subscribers. Welcome, everybody. And if you haven't yet, please do make sure to hit that subscribe button for me. And I more than appreciate all of your likes, shares, and comments, so head on down below and do just that. And I meditated on the collective's overall energy for the day before beginning this reading, and the message that came through, my friend, was so close yet so far. So close yet so far. Feels like something we each individually are reaching for or aiming for to achieve or complete. It feels like we're getting closer, but it's just that much further to go. But anyways, I feel like today is going to be a casual, sort of relaxing day with a bit of a fresh feeling in the air. A bit of a fresh feeling in the air. Let's get started by pulling a message or two from the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds deck. What do we have for the collective to begin this daily read? Thank you, Spirit. All right, we got the 2. We don't need this daily read being too hefty. Just enough to give us some insight for the day. All right, first and foremost, Aurora Garden. Beginning, initiate, origin. I really feel like this is coming out today to remind us each to individually get into that beginner's mindset. I feel like that's been coming out recently. And it's because it'll allow us to put the fire under our ass, you know, to get us to look at things from a fresh mindset, going back to that fresh feeling, my friend, and allowing yourself to just feel like it's starting over again. And, you know, if that's going to make you feel allow for it to get you into the mindset of, okay, I just have to start plugging away instead of, oh, I've achieved all this, but I still have this much to achieve. And I also feel like part of it is reminding yourself why you started doing this from the beginning, whatever it is you're working towards. Why? Remind yourself and, in a sense, remotivate yourself to keep plugging away, keep moving forward. The Secret. This is a beautiful / creepy looking card. I'll show you in a second. The Unknown, Mysteries, Wonders. I mean, since it has mysteries in it. I feel like this is reminding us to each today, embrace the mystery of life. Embrace the unknown. You know, if you're getting messages from your spirit guides, or if you're feeling, I was thinking back today about how I was guided to this channel, guided to create this channel. It wasn't really my idea, if I'm being completely honest and upfront. And so I had to basically trust in this guidance, trust in this idea that was being plopped into my head. And so far, so good. And it kind of feels like that sort of situation for a lot of you. And if you don't feel like you were guided to whatever you're working towards, more so just trying to trust in the mystery of the day, not feeling like you need to control every detail and sort of just going with the flow in that sense. Good start. Let's continue by pulling 4 tarot cards for the day. Let's do some shuffling first. One more shuffle for us. I feel like mentally, we as a collective will feel a bit more at ease today, less mentally stressed. What do we have for the collective to continue this read? And they want me to just pull the last two for us. Let me just spread these out so it looks better. Okay. Interesting. Starting off, we have the Six of Cups, my friend. I feel like the beginning of the day will start off with you feeling very dreamy, very in your head. You may be thinking about that final outcome, that completion of whatever you're working towards, that finish line, if you will. You may be, in the same sense, doing it in reverse, thinking back to the origin where when you first started whatever you're working towards. And that would be a great opportunity to get back into that beginner's mindset like we were talking about. Ask yourself some of those important questions, like why you've started this to begin with. It doesn't feel like a negative sort of dreamy, spacey way of being. It just feels like you're a bit in your head to start the day, but in a more productive way. And then we have the Ace of Wands to move right along to the second card. Feels like when this first half of the day starts to wrap up, you sort of feel like you have a fresh start in one way, shape, or form. It may be because you initiated this beginner's mindset again, but I feel like for a lot of you, it could be mentally, it could be with somebody or a situation. It could feel like you could be just desiring a sort of fresh start, and it may be directly connected to whatever you're working towards. I'm hearing you deserve this fresh start and you will get there. I feel inclined to say hang in there. Don't give up. You may feel like you still have a long way to go, but you'll get there, and try to enjoy the journey along the way, because, you know, try to enjoy the details and the small things. It may feel less daunting as you make it to that finish line, to that goal, the end line, if you will, or the beginning line, fresh start. And then Seven of Cups to start the second half of the day. I feel like when the second half of the day begins, you may get a lot of options for your business, for your career, for your finances. It may feel like you have a lot of options rolling in, or it may simply just feel like you have a lot of decisions to make mentally. I, for some reason, feel like this is very future-oriented. You know, it's aligned with the Six of Cups, so I feel like a lot of it might be in your head. If you don't feel like you're receiving a lot of options or blessings coming in to choose from, it could be just a mental thought process where you're sorting things out in your mind. You know, you may feel like you have a lot of choices to make. You may be sort of preemptively planning for this finish line for you to, you know, when you do achieve that goal, what are you going to do? And I feel like that's kind of good, because it will get you re-excited, re-motivated once again. So it feels like a day where we just have to keep reminding ourselves why we're doing what we're doing, working towards what we're working towards, and sort of re-motivating ourselves, getting excited. The Star card to finish off the 4 cards. When the day wraps up or starts to, it feels like you will realize you do have a lot of healing left to do. And maybe that's why you haven't reached that goal yet. You know, we have to remember divine timing always. It may feel like, okay, well, I would love for this finish line or this goal to be completed, or for me to reach whatever I'm aiming for now rather than later. But you might feel at the end of the day, or realize at the end of the day, okay, I clearly have a lot more inner work to do. There are past situations that I still need to heal from. Or maybe you've been put in a situation where there are some emotional issues or just issues in general that you need to tweak or to figure out. And you may feel like you were put into a certain situation temporarily to sort of sort through things or to figure things out or to save money or whatever it is for you. And what we seem to forget is once you allow this healing to take place or to complete, then more blessings are going to come in. And I feel like we've each individually done some healing in the past or up until this point, but there's still some left to do. And admitting that to yourself is a huge step, because then you can sort of readjust your perspective or put everything into a new perspective. But I do feel like by the end of the day, you won't feel as stressed about where you're heading or what you're, feeling far away from what you're trying to complete or reach. The process of the day or the flow of the day will sort of leave you feeling, okay, it is what it is. This is happening for a reason when it's meant to. So I just need to trust the process and go with the flow once again. Try not to force it mentally or just in general. Alrighty. It will be a good day. Try to enjoy the sort of casual, relaxed feeling. And try not to stress yourself out mentally, okay? So on that note, if you haven't yet, please do subscribe to my wonderful channel. And head on down below and do like this video and leave me a comment. I want to hear all about your situation. And I hope you have the most amazing day. And I'll see you next time. Bye.